Hey y'all!
Hey y'all!
It's the Thaunties! And with our guest, your Uncle Nate.
Hello!
Uncle Nate.
Uncle Nate is in the building.
I'm so excited.
Thank y'all for tuning in today. So if we are on y'all's YouTube, and it must be Thauntie Thursday. Well, maybe not, because you could
watch us on any other day.
But it is Thauntie Thursday, because that's the best and funnest day of the week. It's your girls. We are the Thaunties, a talk show from Louisville, Kentucky. I'm your co-host, Buns.
I'm Mika Jen.
And I'm Foxay.
And we are so happy to have our guest with us today. We get real excited when we have men on the show.
Oh,
Yeah.
so excited.
Thanks for being here today.
Thank
Thank you for having me, ladies. I'm so happy to be
we're
here.
excited.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when we first came out, because you know us, well, some
Kind
of us
of
better than others. So,
I'm not going to do this.
so
I'm sweating
when you
already.
first see the word Thauntie, like, what did you think?
Empowered woman,
Okay.
strong.
I
Yeah.
love it.
You know, ambitious.
Yes.
Who takes what she wants.
Yes.
God-fearing.
Yes.
Hallelujah. Oh.
What we do is love Jesus.
We love
We
Jesus.
cuss a little and love Jesus a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, but that's what the word Thauntie means to me. You know, I think it's a very empowering term. A great term of
love
endearment.
it.
Yes.
Independence.
You get it.
A
Yeah.
woman who knows what she wants and goes after it.
You get
Thank
it.
you, Nate.
get it.
They
Your
didn't pay me
Uncle
for that.
Nate.
They didn't pay me for
we
that.
We
didn't prep
didn't
him.
pay.
But he must watch the show because definitely
I'll
a
see.
Thauntie is a term of endearment for a mature, confident woman with a turn up in her spirit. That's what we do. We handle business. We just shirts. I see our shirts. They're for sale too.
They are for sale.
If you forever 25, if you enjoy Top Chef liquor,
That part.
or you might just like a cheap liquor, that's fine.
That's fun.
Chase your dreams.
Gives me a headache. I don't know if that's fine. But
Yeah, I don't
whatever.
think it's fine either.
What?
No
I
cheap
don't-
liquor.
Well, we can't judge.
We're
right?
not
We
judging.
can't judge.
I don't think that's judging. Is it judging?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, right?
We can't judge. We can't judge.
He's hilarious.
Okay,
I can't
So
do
the
this.
last time, a lot of stuff has happened since our last couple shows. If you haven't known already, Tiffany is now an NBA mom.
Yes!
Fox is an NBA mom. We all knew this day would come.
Yes.
If you haven't seen our interviews from the red
Check it
carpet,
out.
go back and watch from the draft party. It's on our page. Just a lot of fun.
Hallelujah.
Gonna let the church kids have their moment.
Yes. Thank you, God.
Yes, thank you, God, because it is definitely a moment.
Yes.
Looking forward to y'all. Check them out. Lakers Summer League. So the games are televised. So check them out. Shinies.
That's awesome.
What's
Congratulations.
the Summer League number?
29.
29.
That's awesome. Congratulations on that, Mama.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So what's up with you, Nate? So,
Your Uncle Nate, it's your time.
It's my time.
yeah.
What is up with me? I don't know.
Wait, what?
Well, I'm just happy to be here. What do I say? I don't
You
know.
could just tell us, who are you? First of all, who are you? For those
First
who
of
don't
all,
know.
don't act
Who
like
are you?
I did try to bring it.
you did try to act brand new. Yeah.
Hi, y'all. I am your Uncle Nate. I am so excited to be here with you on this Thauntie Thursday, or whatever day of the week, or whatever week you choose to check out this syndicated program on whatever platform they are broadcasting the program on. I'm here. Glad to be here. I am a man of few words.
Yeah.
I talk too much at
believe
times,
that.
and
Yeah.
you shouldn't.
No, don't.
Okay, cool. No, but I am a father, husband. I am an author. I'm a baker. I'm a chef. I am a full-time employee.
So are we.
We don't like to talk about work.
We don't
Okay,
talk about
I don't like to either.
Yeah.
Yes.
Boo work.
The Fluffy Buff Quick Look Cookbook is out on Amazon.
Dope.
I love that.
Please go buy it.
Yes, purchase
Go
it.
by his
Please,
cookbook.
please go buy it. I don't want to work no more.
What kind of food do you have in there?
Air fryer delights. I also do a lot of cake baking. My mom got me into baking cakes because she had been baking cakes for 40 plus years.
Wow.
And she decided to retire.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, well, we can't let this die. So I had to sit around with my mom for some time and actually learn the recipes and different things.
That's
So
dope.
I could carry this on, because what you're going to taste tonight
Ooh,
world famous caramel cake.
We got cake. We got cake. Now
World
listen, I'm gonna
famous.
tell you something. I'm gonna be completely transparent. I just had a caramel cake over the weekend. Was the absolute best caramel cake I've ever had in my life.
Yeah,
So-
that's my favorite cake, actually.
So-
So you're going to be under scrutiny.
We're gonna be it's very scrutinized. So we're gonna roll with you.
Look me into my eyes.
Look me in my eyes.
What he said is he ain't scared.
I
Ain't
ain't
scared.
scared of nothing.
He ain't scared.
World famous caramel cake. Shirley's Cakes. Mother Shirley's caramel cake is what I'm doing. I'm your neighborhood cake dealer.
I love that.
We like
Your neighborhood cake dealer. So yeah, there's a bunch of different things I got going on. I got a comedy show that I'm doing for Hill Street Baptist Church.
Oh, that's
On the
amazing.
20th for the pastor's anniversary there.
Okay.
And also, you know, if you need some comedy somewhere, hey, you feel so led to choose me, choose me.
Choose Nate. And so
your
that
Uncle
is how I got introduced to Nate is your Uncle Nate on Facebook. And he would have these crazy skits and he would wear these dress shorts and these socks up to his knees and Stacey Adams and just go around and do crazy stuff. And I just thought it was just so funny. So I just slid in the DM.
Ah, it's not in there.
Slide in my DMs. Oh, thank you for being a fan. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You started fast, didn't you?
So listen, so tell us how you came up with Fluffy
So
Buff
cute.
though. I think Fluffy Buff is so cool.
Oh, I also have a clothing line that I have not done anything with because life has been crazy. It's called Fluffy Buff Clothing Company.
Okay.
If you're slim, thick, if you're not quite fit but you're working on it, if you're too thick and loving it, then Fluffy Buff Clothing Company is for you. This is a clothing company for those who are comfortable in their skin, but also recognize that health is wealth and they're wanting to work on it. This is something that came up to me when I was, 395 pounds, did I say earlier? 395 pounds.
Yes.
Couldn't sleep because had sleep apnea.
Yeah.
Blood pressure's through the roof. I had headaches every other day because I was so big and my numbers, all my stuff was just off. I was like, none of these clothes fit. So I found some stuff that didn't have any names on it, the Walmart brand stuff.
Right.
So I was like, I want something with some logos on it. These Nike pants is too tight, cutting up in my butt crack. I can't wear them because I'm too big right now. They're cutting up circulation on my arm. I have turkey arm. So I was like, I want a clothing company that actually, that I could fit something in. So I made my own Fluffy Buff Clothing Company, and it's just something that was really a dream of mine because when you're a larger person, a lot of companies don't really cater to you because you're not the mainstream. But I want to have something that looks good, that's kind of appealing as well. So I did something to make it something for myself. So yeah, and that's my spiel on
But I
that.
think it's a lot of Fluffy Buff dudes out there, so you have to hurry up, come out with that.
I gotta come back out. I gotta do a rebrand. I gotta come out and do a relaunch because it's still something that's in my heart that I want to do and carry on.
Yeah.
I just gotta find time to do it, and time is not something I have a lot of.
Yeah, we
Slipping
get it.
away from
It's
me.
so bad.
It's a lot. Yeah.
It's a lot.
lot.
Yeah.
So when you talk about like getting your health and getting back on track and because clearly you're not $3.99.
Don't play.
Clearly you're not $3.99 now.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Real talk. That is so dope.
Yeah. So tell us, how does your weight loss journey go?
It has been up and down, all around, down and up, down, 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 up. It has been it's not been a straight line.
Yeah.
It's been a
but
bunch
I don't
of
think any
peaks
weight
and valleys.
loss
It is
is.
terrible.
It's
What did
awful,
you find
right?
that worked for you?
What I found that worked for me is cutting out bread and cutting out sweets and actually fasting for 18.
That is exactly
hours.
what worked for me.
So yeah, you see, so
Yes,
that worked.
intermittent
That worked.
fasting.
Intermittent fasting, 1 meal a day. I found that helps. Now the thing is, those cravings come. You gotta
Yeah.
figure out how to either compensate for what you're getting ready to do or doing, or actually work a little harder to actually burn off those calories. Because at the end of the day, it's what you intake versus what you burn off. As
So
long as you burn out
question,
more.
for those cravings, did you continue the cravings or did you find something to compensate for the cravings?
I am not a health expert. I'm not a dietitian.
That's
I just know
okay.
what works for me.
This is your story.
So I just said I want to preface that because what works for me is like the fasting. So if I have a off day, the next day or two,
Go harder.
Yeah.
I won't eat
what I
the
do.
celery.
Yeah.
And drink some water. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll figure out I'll try to replace a drink. Like I have found the A&W Zero Sugar Root Beer is one of the best 0-calorie drinks I've ever had in my life.
Really?
Or that and Big Red. So I'll try to
The Big Red tastes just like regular Big Red.
Oh, does
and
it
the
for real?
Sunkist too.
Okay.
Jesus
But the only
Christ.
thing about those 0-calorie drinks is it still puts it like this right here. The
that's it.
chemical does
Yeah.
something, so it's not like
It does
you
do
might as well
that.
drink a pop.
That's
Because it's the NutraSweet in it, right?
It's the red poison.
Yeah.
It's a red
Rat
poison.
poison. Keep
Well,
on
for me,
drinking rat
I'm the kind of person that this says everything in moderation.
Yes.
So if I will go ahead and eat it, and it's fine. I weigh myself every day, like with no fail. If I have a pound over, then I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna eat until 3 today or 4 today, because the longer that you fast, the more
calories
your body
you burn.
burns.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just increase the amount of hours that I fast until I eat. If I am up a pound or 2, I mean, and then when I go out of town, I always gain like 5 pounds back.
You gotta come
Isn't it
back.
crazy though?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. It's like you
I'm gonna
can't
try
eat
that
nothing.
next week to really stay on it. Be like, babe, I'm not eating until 2. I don't care what you do. I'm not gonna eat until 2.
Yeah.
Them all-inclusive places that be offering all
Man.
that stuff. Like,
Yeah.
And you know you're gonna eat
Wake
it.
up, be like, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock.
Vacation calories don't count.
But they do because
Until you come back.
until you get home and then your
They
scale
don't
has went
care.
up 6 to 7 pounds and you're
Yes.
like,
What the hell did I
What
do?
the
And then
Yeah.
you remember all this. It was, it's
Right.
Like 10 a.m. margaritas.
Yeah.
and
I was
don't
gonna say-
forget those late night snacks
In
that
and
are
out burger
free.
at 2 a.m.
Right.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
Just
all
doing that.
It's just crazy. Yeah.
All that.
My family has a running joke is that I don't feed you on vacation. Like I probably only like went out to eat like twice in New York, just because like I just want to do stuff. Like I don't got time to eat. I just be turned up. Now drinking I will do.
A lot.
I will probably get calories
There
from
are a
drinking,
lot
but
of calories in alcohol.
That is, isn't it? It is.
And I will say this.
Tequila's the best alcohol.
Yeah.
And without like anything else.
But
like,
you
that's
can't
what I've
mix
learned.
it. You still can't mix it.
That's what I've learned.
Yeah.
Just taking like straight shots.
well, look, that's fine.
You find a
That's
low
okay.
calorie alcohol
Yeah.
with just taking shots and not taking chasers, then you're good. But it's when you get into those chasers.
Then there's the calories.
Well,
Yeah.
I will forever be fluffy buff because I'm never gonna stop drinking.
As long as you love it, then you're good.
Yeah, exactly.
Loving yourself is part of it too.
That
Loving
part.
yourself, yeah.
Have to
But
love
that's the
yourself.
thing. Like you were just talking about, just wanting to live, productive and a long life. Be there for your son. Be there for your wife and your family. So you had to do that mental change. So maybe you should. Are you like trying to talk to other black men? Do you go to like those black? Y'all got black men's groups? Where y'all sitting around talking about stuff?
There are black men's groups. I actually have some personal connections with therapists and people who do mental health and everything like that. And I am blessed to actually be able to refer people to different people.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about. I don't know what people see in me. I don't advertise like having connections, different things like that. But for some reason, people seek me out and say, "Hey, do you know this? Do you know someone who could help with this?" I'm like, actually, I do know
You
someone.
know everybody.
Well, that's pretty cool.
connected.
So maybe people know that
That's your
part.
gift.
I guess.
You're a connector.
It's not something that I try to advertise. I love people, and I love seeing people succeed and overcome barriers and being happy.
Yeah.
I want to be happy.
Right.
And I know there's barriers that I've had to overcome. So if I can help somebody with a connection to be able to better their life or improve their quality of life. Look at my phone book here.
No,
Yeah.
but you have a very welcoming spirit.
Do I?
Yeah, so people typically run to
Girl.
people like that. So
Hallelujah. I'm doing the Lord's work.
Yes, you are.
Thank you.
Through
Thank you,
laughter.
Jesus.
Through
Yes.
laughter.
That's
through
part.
laughter,
But
the
here's
cooking.
the thing, and so it really comes out because you couldn't tell church kids, right? Like people who have been in church their whole life.
Who?
But if y'all ever seen him in the club,
What's he do?
he
Same
gets
way.
silly.
Turn.
I don't.
He gets silly
And
in the club.
here's the thing. I'm the same way in the club that I am at church. Like I don't.
He's not lying. He's not lying.
I'm the same way. I don't know. This is how God made me. Like I that's something that I have always just been hell bent on being. Not changing
Authentically
face.
you.
Just authenticity.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You know what I'm saying? I love authenticity. What
just happened?
Sorry.
What was that?
Had a moment.
Oh. I don't know what just happened. All right.
Yeah.
We got to cut.
No.
No, ain't no cut.
No, ain't no cutting.
I love being myself. I am hell bent on never changing faces, never code switching.
Yeah.
just being myself. I am 39. I don't have time to be nobody else but me.
That's it.
I know
Wherever
that's
I am,
right.
That's
I
I'm
like
going to
it.
be the same person you see today that I will be tomorrow, no matter where I'm at.
So,
That's dope.
but you feel like, was there a point in your life, like, maybe like the first marriage or going through the divorce or whatever, that you feel like, have you not always been able to be yourself?
I definitely recognize my first marriage was not me, and that's also because of a lot of the things that I was into as far as religiously as well. I had to unlearn religion. I had to kind of actually find Christ for myself.
Yeah.
And also intertwining a marriage that was kind of built around something that wasn't really real. I will say that's when 14 years I did lose myself. So I really had to find myself and get myself back and really try to understand who I am and love me. First, because I wasn't loving myself. That's when I was 395
That's
pounds.
important.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's when
Yeah,
the weight
but
gain
you
came.
realize that, right?
Yeah. So that's when I realized,
Yeah.
oh my God, this is killing me.
Yeah.
You know, the situations that I was in, the things I was going through, not just at home, but also just in life, period.
Yeah.
I really had to realize that, okay, this is not how I want to live my life.
Right.
Yeah.
So I had to change it.
Yeah.
So thankfully, unfortunately, I had to get out of that marriage, had to leave the church that I was at, and I literally stopped everything. It was like, this is not me.
Okay. Yeah.
Like it was really just me and God. Like I was like, okay, God, now this
Trust you on
this
this.
is not my parents' religion.
Yeah.
This ain't about mama and daddy.
Yeah.
This ain't Shirley and Nate.
Yeah.
This is me.
Yeah.
So how are we gonna do this? So I really am thankful for the. That's the thing about COVID. Being shut down and really having to isolate. It actually worked wonders for me because I really had to just sit and settle with myself and square it with me, and it really did me a wealth of good because if I didn't have that time to just isolate and be myself and be with me and really focus and really pray and really figure out what I like and what I don't like,
That part.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't have known.
I wouldn't be me.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
And I love me,
Yeah.
the me that I've become.
Yeah.
So I unfortunately, COVID wrecked a lot of us, and even my dad is still dealing with the symptoms of COVID. That man coded on the
Oh, wow.
in the hospital, had been through nursing homes, all kinds of stuff. Man was cool. He was diabetic and he was blind, before COVID, but he was walking and able to do for himself and all kinds of stuff. Now he's in a wheelchair.
Oh, wow.
Having to go to dialysis 3 times a week.
Oh, wow.
So I recognize that COVID was terrible. I'm not saying that it was a great thing, but I'm just saying for myself personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
recognize.
But for your
Yes.
journey, for your journey.
But for a lot of people, though, people found themselves in COVID.
I agree.
Yeah, they really did. Some people never returned back to work.
No,
they just
for real.
discovered other things and other outlets to, survive. And they were like, I'm not
And
about to go back
reach
to
their avenues. Yeah.
Yeah.
clocking in every day
Yeah.
because I am finding peace being at home and discovering myself, spending more time with family. And that is why America really hasn't gotten back because people refuse to go and clock the clock
Entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Yeah, skyrocketed.
for sure.
Yeah.
Especially the PPP ones.
And guess
too.
what we realized though too?
Did you get a
Is that
PPP loan?
you
Should
can
have.
I know, right?
Man, I needed it.
you can make it with less.
No, you can.
Yeah.
And that's what we realized during COVID. But then what did they do?
Jack the prices up.
Inflation.
Jack the
They're trying
prices
to make us
up.
all have to go back
They're
to work.
forcing you.
And keeping us enslaved.
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
The man! Down with the man! Sorry, wrong podcast. I apologize.
That's
No,
okay.
this is it.
You can talk about anything on
Black
here.
power!
We do talk about anything, and then especially like we like to talk about hot topics. Is what we like to call dropping like a Thaunties. Yeah, Nate. So let's get in your business. So we've had guests on. Kamika and I are also divorcees, and we all had a different path.
Yeah.
And but we really haven't heard from divorce from a male perspective and bouncing back and finding love again and doing all those things. So we're glad to have you here today to kind of shed some light on
Yeah, that's kinda different.
divorce from a male perspective.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert.
We're not either.
I'm just putting disclaimer. I just know what I'm talking about.
You just know what
For
you
me.
know.
For yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get
But so
into
listen.
it.
But listen to this. So one thing I told you, because I think that when I connected with you, it was kind of recently from your first divorce, and I told you that you would go through a whole phase. Did you do it?
No, ma'am.
See, I told you, everybody doesn't have it. Did you really?
No, man.
I don't think so because he got married so fast.
That is true. You did get married fast.
Okay, yes, I did get married. I got married really fast.
Yeah.
Cause you feel like you the husband type.
A year after. I am.
And some
nothing's
men don't
wrong
wanna
with that.
Be like out there.
Yeah, right. And nothing's
Wanna
wrong
be
with that.
committed.
I'm not the. I don't like STDs and AIDS.
Yeah.
I don't like those things. I like safety. I like being able to come home to someone, and being able to build something together with that one person and not feeling like I gotta go find a different woman every night.
That part. Yeah. I agree.
That's not for me. I am a family man, so but I do like to be outside though, but not outside as far as like fooling around.
Yeah.
I just like to have a good time.
Just like to have a good time.
I like to do stuff, not different women.
That's fine.
But in addition,
I didn't have a whole face.
You didn't. Even after losing 60, 70, 80 pounds, you was a totally different dude. Like I'm saying, you was somebody.
But was you with your wife at that time when
No, I
you
wasn't.
lost all this weight?
I was not. What's it? Can you?
What is a whole face?
Well, whole face is just
Different
what it
hoes.
is. But
you
what
just
wanna
said
do.
you didn't
like,
do
you're not
different
trying
hoes.
to you're not looking for anything. You just out here, you just having a good time. If you want to do it, you do it. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah, I didn't have a whole face. Oh.
Wait, what's so funny?
What is so funny?
I don't know. You're laughing.
I'm not laughing. It's awkward laugh.
Oh my goodness!
What just happened?
So how did you get married so quickly?
You found your person.
Yeah. I was at a state where I was like, I really wasn't looking for this person. And I went to a friend's house, saw her there in Indianapolis, and I was like, oh, we're Facebook friends. Didn't know, I've never seen her in person. Well, I didn't realize that I had, but it's just something about that woman I saw at that time, and she told me, she was the only person to ever tell me that, she asked me, who's the most important person in my life? And I was like, oh, my son, I'd do anything for him, you know what I'm saying? Da-da-da. She's like, no, you're the most important person in your life.
Oh,
Because without you making yourself important, you can't be there
That's true.
or back anybody else up when they need you. So you gotta make sure that you're taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
She could have everything she wanted from me at that moment.
Take it home.
Take my money,
My house and my
house and my car. Oh, you. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm saying no. Sorry. I'm done. I ain't gonna sing no more. I'm gonna sing.
You're
I was in it.
Me too. Yeah.
So no, that's what was different for me.
And I think that's
really wasn't
good.
looking for that.
I think that is important fact for people to know is that men choose on who is speaking life into them. Yeah.
Yeah. And that was just something different. And it wasn't about the looks. Well, okay.
She's pretty.
She's pretty.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just something about her.
And she can sing her tail off.
And she can sing. Yes, she can.
So do y'all sing back and forth?
No, we don't.
Y'all don't sing to each
Our
other?
house is
Oh, y'all
quiet.
weak.
Our house
Why
is
y'all don't
quiet.
sing to each other?
That's not something that's like.
So you just come on
She's very
people's shows and sing?
No, like it's just not something that we do. I mean, she's talented and thank God for that, but it's not.
She don't think you can sing, do she?
I mean, she said.
That's what it is.
She be like,
She told me I was a good choir singer.
You back up. Let her sing the lead, and then you back up.
I mean, we just don't sing like that. That's not something we do.
That's okay.
Play your guitar while she sings?
No, I'll be doing it in the basement.
No. Y'all need to have a sing.
So y'all are like a little talented couple.
Okay.
You could play for her while she sings.
I have before.
Oh, that's so sweet. I don't know if you guys know, but I love love, and this is so sweet.
OMG. So what did you find though? So, most men don't bounce back as quickly. Did you feel like it was easy? Did you have a guard up or?
I still have my guard up.
Even now?
Even now.
Yeah.
I can be honest and say that because I don't want to go through what I went through for 10 years before. And
But you would see those signs early, I would think.
yeah,
when
but
you can avoid those things.
Yeah, but we did get hits really fast as well. So it's still, even though we got married fast, a marriage is still work every
Every day.
24/7, 365. You can't avoid it.
That's what Fox always says. It's a choice. Every day you wake up, you gotta make a choice.
Yeah, because you don't have to. This doesn't have to work. You know, you don't have to. You don't have to put in the work.
Yeah.
You're gonna get what you put in.
Yeah.
If you don't
That
put
is
in
true.
anything, you'll get nothing.
Yeah.
So it's all about that exchange of what you're willing to do, what you're willing to sacrifice.
Yeah.
And if you're not willing to, well, you don't get nothing out.
Yeah.
Now,
Well, and I think that marriage is, if you're selfish, it's not for you.
It's not.
Because it is a sacrifice.
It is. It's
And that's a
team thing.
give. Like and the tug, the tit for tat just does not work.
It doesn't. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
And somebody's always going to be the most giver.
Yeah,
Yes,
somebody's gonna
yeah.
always
Give
the
more.
most.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's not always the same person.
And I was going to say that
Yeah.
too, because
But
sometimes
it
shouldn't be
you're off and
always
on.
the
It
same
shouldn't
person.
be always
Right,
the same
yeah.
person.
Yeah.
But would you say that when you got divorced, did you already have in your mind that I will try love again?
No.
Or did you think that I'll
I
never
was
get married
done.
again?
It was just gonna be me and my kid.
Really?
That's what I thought. I was
Okay.
like, it's just gonna be me and him. We're just gonna travel the world and we're gonna be together on my weekends that I got them, and then that'll be it. I'll just be lonely on the weekends I don't have them. Mm-hmm. You know, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I was thinking. I was just thinking about being a good dad because I didn't have him for 107 days.
Oh, wow.
You used to see him though?
No.
No. So
There was some legal things.
Okay.
going on. So I didn't have access to my kid for some time. So that was again something else that I was like dealing with during this pandemic and all that, and I was just like, when this is all over, it's just gonna be me and him. So I really wasn't looking for anything, and
Well, if you don't mind, and if it isn't something you want to talk about, that's fine too. With the loss of your son for the 107 days, was it because she wasn't willing to allow you to see your son? Because I think it's important, because there are a lot of men who go through these situations, and if you don't fight for your children, then you will lose. But the ones that do fight typically win.
So I don't know how much I can say because of legal ramifications.
Okay.
But I will say this. Regardless of what is said or whatever tactics are used to try to make you be painted out to be the evil person, and you haven't done anything wrong, keep fighting. It's going to be expensive. It's going to be time consuming. But if you really love your child and you know that you're an innocent person and you just want to be in your child's life, keep fighting. If you need a lawyer, I know a good lawyer. My lawyer.
See what I'm saying? That's why that was important.
Woo! I had a bulldog. I mean a shark. And and it wasn't even my lawyer. It was his
assistant.
His assistant.
Yeah.
Hey.
Paralegal or something.
The paralegal. Oh my God.
Go dig and find some stuff for you.
Yeah,
They do.
I
But that's
mean,
their job.
And the thing is, they were doing stuff that I didn't. They we feel so sorry for you. We're not even gonna charge you for this.
Yeah.
Because my situation was so bad, and they recognized it was some
My
BS.
lawyer was like that too.
They was like, oh no, we're gonna help you out. Here, you do this. Just drop this off. We're gonna look through it for you. We're gonna find something. Look, we found this. We're gonna use this. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
But really, I think that those are your angels. Like
Oh,
God sends.
like-
Look at God.
Look at God. I
Like,
promise.
it was a miracle.
Yeah.
When I got that call that I had been awarded 50-50 custody, and after the 107 days, that next Monday I'm going to get to see my child. It was on a Friday. I found out I was going to see my child on that next Monday. Like, I broke down. I had never cried like that before in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was man tears.
Yeah.
I cried like, oh, for real.
It's okay though. But
No,
and men
seriously.
should hear that though. But people are like that.
And I don't want to say it's just like the men who go through this, because women go through some
Yes.
of the worst stuff as well.
Yeah, we do.
And it's sad that the other person
Is that vindictive.
doesn't have the child's
Yeah.
best interest at heart.
Yeah.
Okay, the relationship's over.
Yeah.
Make sure that child's straight with the parents.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do your part to make sure that both parents are healthy and they're able to be in their child's life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's about that child. Forget
Supposed
y'all's
to be.
relationship.
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be.
I wish we could all just get to that mindset though, because these children
Need us.
and they're our responsibility.
And they need both
And they're
parents.
suffering.
Yes, they're
And they're
suffering.
suffering.
Yes.
It's hard. We
Yes.
brought these children into the world. They didn't ask for this.
No.
Yeah.
Like, this is what we're supposed to do. This. You know what I'm saying?
And it's a disservice though that whatever parent, the woman or the man, when you choose not to no longer be in your child's life because that relationship didn't work out for you. It's a total disservice to your children. And I just, beg people to don't turn your back on them because they didn't ask to be here and they still love you regardless of anything you've ever done to them. If you was to show up today and say, I want to fix it, and you show you want to fix it, your kid is going to openly accept you.
Yeah, but I commend you because black men, black fathers get a bad rap, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And to hear that you fight and that what you go through, and I've heard this from a lot of black men who, for some reason, are being kept from their children in the fight that they go through. So I commend you because it's easy to be like, you know what, I'm not going through all that. I'm not spending that money. Yeah. I'm just not going to even do
she
it.
don't want me to be around? Okay, I won't.
Yeah. I can't see my kids.
She's not trying to get no child support either? Oh, okay.
Not this man. I brought that child in the world and I'm going to be
I
there.
love it. That's amazing.
Because our children need us.
They do.
Especially our boys.
They do. And I try to do my best to be in the community and I call it community uncling. I try my best to if I see some children out somewhere, if I'm out with my child, I try to just bring everybody in and be as as helpful as possible. Whenever my child has something going on at school, I'm at the school. School knows me.
Yeah, that's
you're your wife's dad. All right. You're here again. You were just here yesterday. You want to sign up? You be a teacher? They've asked me to be a teacher. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Would you teach?
If they paid enough,
right?
I would be there right now. But I am expensive. JCPS, I'm expensive.
Everybody's expensive. More expensive what they want to pay.
Y'all want to get these salaries of 6 figures starting off? Let's do it. I'm there. But until then, I'll just keep volunteering.
So now, in addition to being a great dad, you get your fluffy buff. Cause you were on the WKU's Black Alumni Board.
I am the vice president.
That's what's up.
Society for African American Alumni at Western Kentucky University.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
So what are you gonna do? You gonna try to get more African Americans at WKU?
The whole initiative is to connect the current students with the former students with the alum and make sure alum have who have a heart or who don't know what's going on, want to know what's going on, are connected with WKU. We want to make sure that we offer that and bridge that connection, not just through homecoming, but all year round. We want to make sure that we are keeping the words and everything and information out for everyone to be able to be connected.
Cool. What's happening?
I was trying to get Fred, but he's like...
He might have earphones on.
I'm like, is somebody knocking?
Can you raise up the...
We gotta cut this whole part out.
No, we don't.
Y'all be edited.
That's the great thing about the Thaunties. Because, because we are just doing our best.
We do our best.
Everybody's just trying.
Right, I didn't know what to do.
And now when the drink has gone down a little bit more, we like to call Ask the Thaunties. And typically, people send us in questions and want our Thaunties' opinion, but today we're going to put you in the hot seat.
You feel it getting warmer?
You ready? You feel do you need a refill? What do you think about us having a bartender on our show? Would you like a refill right about now?
I have a favorite bartender that's here.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite bartender? That sounds like a bartender.
She has this. Have you told the
about the honey buns?
Yeah.
Hey, maybe once.
Yeah, maybe like our first show. I would
missed
drink
that episode. Okay.
Yeah, I think it was when we all did our own cocktails.
Don't give it up.
Don't give it up. This
she makes a really good drink. It is really good.
Self-proclaimed.
Yeah, self-proclaimed.
I'm a witness.
I made him a believer. He got buns.
With the honey
What'd you say you were buns?
I did get buns.
Quit smiling about it.
That's a really good drink.
That's hilarious. Okay.
It tastes really good.
We're not trying to get nobody in trouble or nobody divorced.
What?
But
we're talking about you.
But we about to ask you some questions.
Okay.
So, waxed or hair?
Waxed.
Oh, that's a good one.
And hair.
Wait a minute.
Whichever way it comes, just bring it on.
But when you say hair, do you mean like bush or do you mean like a little trim?
Yeah.
However I can get it.
Okay.
However you can get it. All right. Do you think that marriage cooch is more interesting than single cooch?
Cannot do this today. I'm not doing this with y'all today.
Oh, okay.
Are you okay?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
I know that's right.
Action. Where we get? What happened? That was good. Marriage cooch and single cooch ratings. I would give single cooch a really great rating and marriage cooch a really great rating too. I know single cooch felt like it was like more exciting and like, oh, we're gonna get caught behind this house, ain't we? Like, oh shoot, we done pulled over the side of the road. The cops gonna pull up behind us. I don't know. Let's do this real quick. Okay.
Not behind the house.
That single cooch was a little exciting, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean,
More spontaneous?
It's very much so.
Yeah,
more
I
spontaneous,
agree.
you know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
you have to make the marriage sex spontaneous.
You
Yeah,
got, you got.
You do, because you do.
there.
It's like, okay,
I agree.
Now, we're not about to pull over. We're going to go wait till we get home. So.
Right.
Right.
We're not doing this.
Not about to get caught
You know what I'm
over.
saying?
Oh my God, you always want to go to jail.
So what would you say if you had to if you had your way, your druthers, your ideal dream vacation with your wife, what would it be?
Tahiti, Bali, in one of those huts.
Ooh.
Tahiti, Bali, in one of those huts.
That'll be fun marriage sex.
Oh yeah, over the water, like let flounder look at us, butt cheeks, and you know all the glass and stuff. Yeah, it'd be cool. Yeah,
It'd be cool.
all the butt cheeks and everything is with the glass ceiling thing.
What?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They got the little glass ceiling on the floor, you know what I'm saying? You know, we on the floor,
I hear you.
flounders up,
Yeah,
oh,
I
they're
got
gonna
you.
see, you know what I'm saying, looking up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what
So
I'm
listen
saying?
to this. So, and this is what a question that I hear a lot of people say, because if you look at your social media, you can't tell that you're married. You would have to know. So you don't post her a lot. Like, does she say anything about that? Like, does she feel some type of way about that, or?
Well, there's creepers out here, and I don't. So I acquired a stalker.
And it's not me.
It's not her. I did acquire a stalker, and it kind of creeped me out because they were like calling my phone and saying like different things, and like had like different recorded messages and stuff. And like ever since then, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna limit what I post about not
My
just
personal life.
Yeah, like my kids, wife, mom, dad, sister. Like it's just gonna be some fun, living it up stuff, or I'm just gonna say some off the wall stuff, and that's all you're gonna get. You're not gonna actually get like a full picture of what's going on in my life, because reality and social media, they're not the same thing.
That part.
You know,
Yeah.
so-
I'm glad you said that though.
So yeah, they're not the same thing. So I really had to like step back and be like, okay, yeah, I don't even know how this person got my number. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I heard the
How
whole
that
phase,
happened.
whole phasing it up. Give me
I didn't have a whole phase. But yeah, so that's why I kind of choose to kind of keep my personal life private, because you never know what someone's thinking, you know, or what intentions someone has.
Yeah.
And, you know, and I don't want to have to pull out these AR-15s and all these guns that I got to have to go do something because, you know, hey, I had all this firepower. Try me if you want to. So, you know, I don't want to have to do all that. So I want to keep things as peaceful as possible. So I'm trying to do my part to kind of, you know, just keep everything that I got going on personally off the interwebs, because it's kind of just how I'm just kind of trying to protect things.
And you know, I don't think that you even needed to give that opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because that's your life. I don't have to put my private life on the internet if I don't want to.
Yeah.
But I would say too, though, you just don't be knowing. You can put all these little happy pictures and be somebody like, let me try and break this up.
Yeah.
And that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People be like, oh, they think they happy.
Jealousy is a mug out
You got
here.
somebody on the side trying to, let me see what I can do.
But people are funny though, because I get that like, ain't you still man? Why don't you post that? Well, no, I'm not. Okay, there. You happy? Yeah. Okay, you do whatever. I live in Tahiti. Okay, I'm in a hut.
In Raleigh,
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
I do volcano work. I'm down on the volcano,
Right.
blow up some magma. So just don't you know? You don't see that. You know what I'm saying? If people, their imaginations run when they can't
Really,
see stuff.
for real. Yeah.
When they can't see stuff, it's like,
Yeah.
oh.
When you don't
And
tell.
why are you just invested in my life?
Because that's what
Some people
happens.
want to shoot they shot, and you got it. And that's the gauge. That's the gauge.
But if it says I'm married, then
It don't say.
go with it. Oh, it doesn't say you're married?
I keep
Well,
everything else
if you watch the show, you now know that he is married.
I am married. I do have a wedding ring.
And he's
so-
happily married.
He does. So even if you see him out in the club acting a fool, he is married. He is married.
I don't want to get shot, so I keep this on.
So this is the last question. So you're really a mixed bag.
I am.
And I probably don't tell your
I never
secrets
heard
that,
that.
we have the black Republican in the building.
Are we
today.
doing that for real?
You said nothing's off limits.
Okay, I am a black Republican. You're right.
So
I like this conversation.
what's up with y'all's candidate?
Let's do this. He is not a Republican. Most of the people who are in Washington are not Republicans. The Republican Party is a laughingstock right now, and this is not a Republican Party. This is a fascist state of people who want to have a dictator in office to actually eradicate people. Like, that's just it.
Juicy race history. They're just trying to take us completely back like it never happened.
Like slavery wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
Even though the Republican Party was a party that freed slaves. You know what I'm saying? But they're trying to, like right now, a lot of the representatives don't really have the Republican history at heart. People are really just trying to pad their pockets and tell people they can't do certain things.
So why don't you change your party affiliation?
Just because it's some values that I still adhere to.
So you will still vote for Donald Trump?
No, I will not.
Okay, perfect.
I will write my name in the ballot before I vote for Donald Trump. Even
Very
if Joe
good.
Biden dropped out and said he wasn't running anymore, I wouldn't vote for Donald Trump.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like this. Just everything that he did in his presidency. I mean, it wasn't all bad. We did get stimulus checks, but
And I think that's what a lot of young people are focusing on.
But do
is
you
we got
see
the
how
stimulus
we
checks.
had to hike up the prices
That
and
part.
everything?
Yeah.
So we had to pay the money back at the store.
And really, he wasn't really trying to give us those stimulus checks
It wasn't.
anyway.
And then he talking about putting bleach in your skin.
Yeah.
Injecting
Get rid of
bleach
COVID.
to get rid of COVID. And he gets COVID, almost dies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's his presidency was almost a contradiction, I'll say. But yeah. So yeah.
And I think that I don't know if enough people are discussing if Donald Trump is to win, is the Project 2025.
It's so bad.
It's so
They
bad.
want to eradicate women's rights, black
horrible.
people's
Black
rights.
people, like
Overtime.
they're even
education.
even the people who have worked in government for a long time, like your armed services people, if they do not believe in Donald Trump's policy, he has the right, according to Project 2025, to fire them, completely dissolve that whole department, and start anew with people who are aligned with his views.
And I'll say this to you: you gotta pay attention to what's happening. The Supreme Court ruling that immunity is really dangerous.
It's dangerous.
It's crazy.
That's
It's
absolutely
crazy.
insane.
It's nuts.
I still can't believe it happened.
But you should be able to,
it's really
because
bad.
I will say this about Donald Trump is that he was very smart and very strategic during his term. When he flipped that Supreme Court the way he did to work in his favor, he knew
to come back.
what was coming. So he's very smart in everything
And the
he's
Supreme
done.
Court should not get to be justice until
The
they
love
die.
all and die.
they
They
shouldn't have
short
term
terms
limits.
also,
That's
but
crazy.
nobody is talking about that.
Don't vote
Nobody
that down.
discusses
But see,
that.
here's the thing that pisses me off about Democrats and like Kamala and everybody is you want to wait till 4 months before the election to start saying Project 2025. Y'all should have been having
You should have been having those conversations.
This has been happening. This
Yeah.
has been the
It
worst
has.
Yeah.
But it's been low unless you really pay attention, and some of us don't.
And some of us don't.
And so, like, don't just wait until this election to start talking about that. And that's what makes me be like, girl, you just want to vote. Because now you want to bring it
Pandering.
up.
It's almost
Yeah.
Pandering.
It is.
That's a good, that's
a lot
a
of people are saying it's just propaganda. It's not really true.
But
But it is. They're having hearings about this stuff right
and
now.
it's lining up with everything that's happening in government
Yes.
right now.
Yeah.
Like it's all
Yeah.
playing. And Donald
very
Trump,
true.
Donald Trump even said he's not he has no idea that he's not in for it, all that, you know what I'm saying? But he's talking about how, but they're good people.
Yeah.
Who are doing this?
Oh,
They're good people.
and then what are black jobs?
Oh yeah, that's racist.
Yeah.
He's a total racist.
I guess,
That's what he said.
And that's what's sad.
The immigrants are taking the black job. The black jobs.
The black jobs.
I
But
guess.
what are black jobs?
I don't know.
Picking cotton.
Last time I seen honey, president of the United States was a black job. 'Cause we
That
did
part.
one
Look,
before
we had one of
you.
those.
We had one.
I voted for him.
My president is black.
I was a
Yeah.
Republican and voted for him as well.
I like it.
Barack Obama.
Barack.
I did vote for him.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
Thanks. See, hot tea wasn't that bad, was it?
Oh, I just wasn't hot as I was lukewarm.
Oh, okay.
You can
Oh, so make it a
You
little
wanna make it
hotter
hot.
for
You
it.
want to make it hot and you want to keep it lukewarm.
Finish it out as hot.
No. No.
burn them.
Torture me!
Burn his ass.
I'm not gonna do it.
You know what?
Hey, I don't know what's going on with her because she has been lukewarming guests
know
the
what-
past few weeks.
That's crazy.
She sure has.
I don't think I like
We want to
it.
get people in trouble when they get home. Because I don't need people to come to live with me.
Oh, well, they can't come live with you anyway, unless they have your permission.
Well, I'm just saying, if we get them kicked out of their house, what we supposed to
She
do?
got a house.
You got no.
She got a house.
Well,
I
I can't.
Right.
I eat a lot too.
Yeah,
You're like, she
but you
asked the
cook.
question.
But you cook.
I
Oh,
cook a lot.
this
She
is what
is
I
the
want
one
to
who
say
asked the
about
questions.
this cookbook.
Oh shoot, I forgot. And also,
This is, listen, y'all. I don't know if my favorite thing that Nate cooks is in this book, but I named it twat waffles.
Oh, you want?
Oh yes, those are
waffles?
but
Are we sampling on
it's
here?
not called twat
If you want
waffles.
to, I
What are
would-
those waffles called?
The caked up
waffles.
No, the twat waffles must not be in here.
What are twat waffles?
Tell them what it is.
so one day,
She's nuts.
back when I first met this young lady
Yes.
here, I was cooking on a Sunday, and randomly she just pops up out of nowhere,
She does that.
like just
Hey,
randomly
when you
knocks
pop
on my
up,
door.
Come pick me up from the top place.
Cause she, and then she comes back to hang with me all day, all day, and I'm in the middle of
Meal prepping,
I'm trying
getting
to
ready
figure-
for the
I'm
week.
trying to figure some recipes out. So I'm like, whatever. Let me see if she likes this. So I made chicken and waffles, but I made cornbread waffles.
No, it was chicken and dressing.
Oh, you
Chicken
told me
and
about this.
dressing.
Yes.
It was one of the cornbread waffles, the dressing waffle
Oh my God.
with cranberry sauce.
Yes.
Made my own cranberry sauce.
Oh my gosh, y'all. Let
Made
me tell y'all
dressing, a
something.
waffle out of dressing, and
They put the chicken on there.
chicken on there, and you
That was
squeeze
so
the
good.
cranberry sauce on top of it. It made some.
It was kind of
amazing.
jizzed on.
But why is that like?
No, it was.
Yeah.
And the thing is, she was the first person to ask. I owe you something. Thank you for encouraging me with my culinary journey.
Yeah.
Because you have really been one of the only people who have said, hey, you know what, you might want to do this. That
Yeah.
tastes good. You might want to do that. Sex sells when it comes to food. Hence the twat waffle. So, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Can't stand this
You're
guy.
welcome.
You really did
I just
help
do
me
my
out.
part.
I appreciate you. For
Yeah.
real, for real.
I really kind of wish you would have made us that.
And I asked y'all if I could cook for y'all, but nobody told
We
me.
didn't
anything.
respond.
Wait, did you say that today?
Months ago. He asked like a month ago.
Oh,
weeks ago.
I
that's bad.
apologize.
We totally
I
missed
didn't
it.
see
Cancel
that.
this one.
Cancel this. We got another show coming up with that.
Turn it off! Turn the camera
I
off!
just seen it this morning. When he said, can I cook for y'all?
Hell yeah, you can cook for us.
Wouldn't even answer no.
FYI, you don't gotta cook for us on this show.
We can just come.
Miss Ma'am, can we come to your
Oh
home
yeah,
for
I
dinner?
can already tell.
I can see that
I can already
icing.
tell.
I need a fork.
I do too.
Thank you.
Look at her.
That's Mother
That's your
Shirley's caramel
getting
cake.
friends.
World famous best caramel you're gonna
Oh my
find.
God, this caramel is
The
like.
best caramel cake. No,
I'm not
caramel
with
is
y'all.
like.
But I'm not as
So
I was
can they
made.
order cakes from you?
they can order cakes
What
from me.
kind? What
I
kind?
do caramel, I do strawberry, I do pineapple upside down, I do sakatumi.
You said strawberry?
Yes, ma'am.
Strawberry's my favorite.
Strawberry's one of my second ones that I love doing. Strawberry's really good. I
Do you do cheesecakes?
I do cheesecake as well, key lime.
Do you know how to do
Oreo.
a carrot cheesecake?
I have
Why are you
not-
talking
I've
to
never
him
done
like
that.
you're talking about sweets?
Because you know I love sweets.
She loves sweets, girl. You know
I was
it.
Joan of Arc in my former life. I got it with her first.
You know how she do.
I do.
I'm not doing this.
What did we?
I need a fork.
This is a great show, guys.
It was. But before we go, we always like to do a listen to your Thauntie. But today we're going to include a listen to your Uncle Nate. And we just give a real quick.
Your Uncle Nate.
Uncle Nate.
Uncle Nate.
Victoria. I'm sorry. Now do it.
Byron.
All right. You just going to give a real quick nugget of wisdom to the people.
Real quick nugget of wisdom to the people. Always trust your gut. Always trust your gut, trust your instincts, but always search for an answer. Don't just solely rely on your gut or your instincts. Do your research and make sure you're not falling into traps your gut sets sometimes, because sometimes we get stuck in our heads and our heads aren't always a way to just think by ourselves. So make sure you get some research, but also trust your gut and then make an informed decision.
Like
That's great.
What you got, Fox?
You got
Me? Okay. I'm gonna say, whatever your goals are, you start speaking them out loud.
That's good.
Whatever you want in life, just speak it out loud. Start talking about it. If you have a dream, you have a vision, speak it, talk it. You never know who was in your surroundings that can help you get off your feet or help that dream come to fruition. Like, you just never know. So always speak your goals. Don't keep them inside. Don't hide it. Don't wait. Just speak what you want.
I like that.
Speak what you want.
Okay, but what about Fox? Because you see stuff all the time when people say you don't tell everybody your next move. Don't tell her. But you are supposed to speak it. So how do you counteract that?
I think it's
So telling your moves and telling your goals, telling
not
what
the
you're trying
same.
to do is not the same.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta say, I've been working on that one. This is what I'm doing this. No. I'm getting the business.
And you gotta find the right.
there. It is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Because we all need somebody.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yes.
We
That's
can't
true.
do this by ourselves.
At all.
can't.
We can't.
We
And
need-
that's my prayer.
And you gotta really take the time before you start running your mouth.
Yes.
About
To know.
what you gotta.
You
get
gotta
those
know.
people.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Make
You
sure
do.
your circle's right.
But
make sure it's
make
tight.
sure your circle. It's not always your circle, though, babe. Sometimes it's not gonna be people in your circle that's gonna help you to your next. Because a lot of people in your circle are not where you're trying to be.
That's
Yeah.
true too.
Yeah.
But you still have to be
But so
very.
the prayer is
yes.
that you find those connections
Our
There it
brother.
and those networking with people
Yeah.
that
That's
you'll
right.
come across those people that are gonna help you to your next level.
Yeah.
And then you also have to help people as well because
Yeah.
Yes.
you have to
That's how you get it back.
Give
do
back. Yeah.
what you
Yeah.
want done for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's right.
Just start sowing.
That's
Yes,
good.
I agree. I guess my nugget would be I think that when you learn your worth in yourself and you work for companies and you see that they don't value you the way that you need to be valued, it is now time for you to step outside and to deuce them.
Yeah.
Because companies they don't give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about your life, and you just have to
Bottom
take
line.
the step and just start looking for a new job. Like, because it's crazy out here. Like, these companies are nuts. So always bet on yourself. If you know
That
what
is
you
true.
bring to the table and you know how valuable you are, then just juice.
Glory.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was good.
Thank you. No, I needed that.
You hit me right here.
And so mine would be, so I just got back from an excursion to New York City by myself.
That's right.
Is take a solo trip, y'all. It's the best thing ever. You know, a lot of people don't say, what?
I just got back from Tulum by myself.
You went to Tulum by yourself?
Yeah.
See, that's the type of shit that make people think you're not married. Because why would you go to Tulum by yourself? Who's letting you do it?
You were talking about
Go ahead. Go. Now I gotta really cut. Come on, man. Shoot.
No,
Now
wait
that
a
has to be
minute.
cut.
No.
No,
Okay.
put that in there.
Anyway,
I'm not doing this.
travel by yourself. You can do whatever you want to do. Nobody's saying, you know, they want to go eat here, they
Yeah.
want to go eat there, they want to see this, they want to do that. It is an experience that everybody should make. Sit at the bar when you go to dinner. You will meet a ton of people. Just enjoy being by yourself.
Please stop.
Good old food.
Travel by yourself, except for me. I can't.
Right. But
She literally just told the audience
you told me you don't know.
you don't need nobody to tell you what to do.
Single people. Why would you go by yourself? What did you do?
But why do you have to be single to travel alone?
I know. I wish a nigga married to me would go to Tulum by itself.
She had other things going on at the time.
Well, you wait till she's done.
Oh, here comes a massive.
But, so, that's the thing. I guess to each his own. Judge carefully. You better check with your partner. Because I'm telling you, because everybody can't go to Tulum by themselves.
That part.
Or you're going to be by yourself when you get home, too. But I guess it didn't work for you. But, so, Nate, Uncle Nate, how can everybody follow you on social media?
I am your Uncle Nate on all social media platforms. Instagram, your Uncle Nate. Do I have anything else? Twitter. Did anybody use Twitter?
A lot of people. The young people love Twitter.
Okay, yeah, I'm on Twitter too. Look me up. You're Archibald T. Hill on there.
It's not Twitter anymore, FYI.
It's X.
Archibald T. Hill.
At Archibald T. Hill on Twitter.
Okay.
On X. And on TikTok is your Uncle Nate. On Facebook is Nathan Witherspoon. That's where you found me. She was.
You could try to throw it in there.
She was in my DM.
She was in my DM.
I was.
So here
And here's the thing. This is how you get into somebody's
Shoot
DM.
your shots, ladies.
We're
This
Shoot
is
your
how you
shots.
get into somebody's DM real fast. I said, I don't mean to impose, but I have questions. Ain't that what I said? I didn't want to be an imposition. I didn't want to impose. I just got some questions. Are you married?
And just so everyone is aware, this was before the second marriage.
Yeah. Of course.
Okay, so we want to put that disclaimer out there.
We're just friends.
Yeah, Thaunties don't do married.
We don't do that.
Unless you're married to them. Because it's a
And
married
Thunkles
Thauntie.
don't do married women either.
There you go.
Married Thunkles don't do single women either.
Yes.
All right, y'all know how to follow the Thaunties. We're on all
Check us
platforms.
out.
You can really just go in and Google Thauntie and we'll pop it right up. But until next time, we'll see y'all.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for having me.